Nice counter shot. Despite what... Whoa, wait a minute! And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell sometimes...
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, the big Ukrainian in big trouble. The unified heavyweight champion is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering... And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Both men step back for just a moment. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this, and down goes Alexander Usyk. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He misses with that jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Let's talk about Usyk in that last round. Let's see how... And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And the bronze bomber goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. They just need to make their way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Beautiful counter shot. Hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be considering that round. And we enter the 9th. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Misses with the straight left. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter punch caught him clean. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. No rest for the weary. No respect for each other's punching power. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Start just stick a few body shots in there.
This is the 10th. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than that.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. How much cardio was put in for... There's the bell to start round 11. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The straight right just misses. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Hold that thought. The big Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.